And so, but the first step is, of course, being aware of it, because if you're not aware of it, then you can't really change it. Okay. So another thing I want to talk about is coming back to fears and gut feelings. So Brandon mentioned something about gut feelings. So body is basically like, in many ways, it's like a transformer for the things that we experience. So when you get upset and you feel it, and you feel it physically in your body, your upsetness, okay, that's good, because it gives you an indication of what's going on inside of your mind and inside of your spirit. You're like, I'm not mad, but then you feel like really tense in your body, or you feel like, a tightness in your chest or something. And then you have to be honest with yourself. You can't be like, well, if I wasn't mad, then I probably wouldn't have that feeling in my body. I actually am mad. On some level, this is very upsetting to me, or at least partially upsetting to me. I need to deal with that as a fear. But it's more than that, because your body, as you continue to kind of like get rid of your fears, and then you start to start working with other reality frames and all this other kind of stuff, your body continues to be kind of like a helpful symbol of what you're dealing with. And so you see that with things like, kundalini and all that kind of stuff, where you feel the energy. That's just another way of the system interacting with you and giving you helpful feedback for, like where you're at that time. And so the only other thing that I wanted to say is that when we talk about the logical process part of your mind and then the being level part of your mind, it's really kind of a simplistic kind of diagram that we're making here. There's really more parts of your mind if you think about it. Like, for example, sometimes your mind is talking to you and saying, you shouldn't go there or you should go here. But there's other times that your body's talking to you, and it says, you need to go to the bathroom, but it doesn't use words. So whenever you have to go to the bathroom, how is your body communicating with you? How is it telling you that you need to go to, well, you need to go to the bathroom, but it's not using words, which means that your body has the ability to communicate with you without words, through feelings and through other things like that. So we're putting that more on the logical process part of the spectrum, okay? But I think that we could go through, and if we were to really discuss it, we were to dissect it, we would find that there was maybe 4 or 5 kind of more distinct ways of communication between you and the different parts of you, right? But for today, we're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to go being level and logical process level, and then just the other things like the feeling that you have to go to the bathroom and the other stuff. We're just going to put that on the side now, but just to be aware that that is a thing, right? And we're not ignoring it. It's just that it's not going to be particularly relevant for today's discussion.